Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I just hit 5,000 subscribers, so I figured I would show you all of my cars. So I figured I would start with my 1991 Mazda Miata MX5. I bought this thing back in December of 2023 for $450. I made a whole build series over on TikTok about it. It took off a little bit there. Made a few videos on YouTube about it also. Not really sure what my plans are for this thing at the moment, but I threw a body kit and this crazy livery on it as well, just to kind of make it stand out a little bit. At the moment, everything is bone stock other than what it came with. It came with a long tube header, short shifter, upgraded radiator, and coilovers. I think sway bars as well because they're pink. I didn't get a brand on them, but anyways, I don't drive this car very often. Surprisingly, I do fit in it and I do really enjoy driving it. I just never really find myself hopping in it to go, you know, to a meet or anything because my Subaru is up and running at the moment. I think I need to go to a track day or something just to get that motivation to drive it back again, if you know what I mean. So I kind of got this car to feed into the audience a little bit when I was doing the TikTok stuff. A lot of people were giving me options of what to do. So since I don't really know what to do with it, maybe y'all do, so leave it down in the comments what you think I should do with this thing. I thought about giving it away, but it's really rough and I don't really have the following to do that either, but maybe someday this thing will get even more stuff done to it, maybe like a K-swap or something like that. So I will skip the Impreza for now to move on. This technically is not my car. This is my girlfriend's car. This is a 2001 Toyota MR2. She's owned it for a little over 2 years now. It has gone through a couple different variations and she is in love with this color, in love with everything on this car right now. This is vinyl wrapped with Tiny Bond Incheon Sunset. We made custom headlight covers out of the vinyl wrap as well as projector LED lights, and that changed the look of it a lot. It took her like 2 weeks to fully bedazzle both mirrors by hand. She took a little wax pen and super glue and went jewel by jewel to fully get these mirrors to be hot girl status, and it kind of matches the glitter tint that I put on for her as well. At the moment, this is her only car. She works a office job in downtown Houston, so she daily drives this every day, pulls up into a corporate level building into this bright pink convertible two-door car, which I think is pretty fun. What's crazy is that she has better wheels on her car than any of my other cars. These are 3 SSRV and a Schnitz and a pretty decent offset, no spaces or anything. We get this good fitment. She kind of lost a little bit of motivation. She's been driving this car daily, but we do have something big in store for it. I'm going to spoil her surprise. She's not really keeping it hidden, but she hasn't really posted about it, but we have a K20A2 and 6-speed manual transmission out of an RSX Type S that we're going to be swapping into this thing to get her a little bit more power. So this is a TRD stage something bumper that we actually imported from Japan. It came damaged, so I made a video fixing that. So you hardly ever see front bumpers in America, at least, so that's something she likes to flex about. We have Duraflex side skirts. They fit a lot better than the Duraflex body kit on my Impreza, but that's a whole different story. We have the Duraflex TRD rep spoiler in the back, nothing special about that. And then lastly is her engine. When we first got the car, it was smoking on decel and acceleration, so we tore the whole engine apart, rebuilt it. A year later it got rod knocked, so we did a hot swap of the rod bearings, and then a year after that we did another hot swap of the rod bearings. She's got excessive blow by. This engine just wants to die, so that is why she's going to go ahead and pull the trigger on the K20A2 swap. And this is my daily driver, my 2003 Subaru Baja Black. I picked this thing up December 31st, 2022 with a whole bunch of front end damage on it. I only paid $1,300 for this. Threw it together and it has been my daily since then. It has AC, it's automatic, so it's easy to drive. I get a lot of attention. Don't gotta worry about speed bumps or cracking my front bumper like my Miata likes to do. If you are a keen viewer, you will realize that there is a GC8 front end on this Subaru Baja. This thing was completely front end damaged, crushed in, so I cut it all off and welded the GC8 front end onto the Baja, which hence the Baja Impreza on the front. And then to tie it all together, I love Taco Bell, I love Baja Blast. This is a Subaru Baja, so why not combine the two and put the Mountain Dew Baja Blast logo on the side. A lot of people actually thought I would get sued or copyright or something along the lines of that, but around 8 months after I debuted the Subaru Baja, I actually had Mountain Dew reach out to me, and I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about it at this exact moment, but they shot a commercial with me. I don't know when that's coming out, but I will definitely be making a video with that. So you will see my Subaru Baja Blast in a Mountain Dew commercial for the Baja Blast 20th year anniversary. A little bit of the build spec on this car. On the front end, it is stock suspension with a 3-inch strut top spacer. In the back, it is OEM Toyota Tacoma pre-runner front shocks that I made work in the back of it, so that's how I got the lift. These wheels are Sindel wheels. They came off an El Camino, so I got adapter spacers, slapped them on, and put the cheapest mud terrain tires I could find on this bad boy. Unfortunately, I haven't really gotten to truly off-road this car yet. I have taken it off-road into some puddles and a couple ditches, but I've never taken it to the beach because it keeps breaking. Passenger side front wheel, the bearing has gone out on me 2 or 3 times. The axle's gone out on me 4 times. I think it's about to go out again. I don't know what it is about this one side, but I'm too scared to take it to the beach and have it break down. At the moment, everything on this car works. I think it is the perfect daily. I just wish it was a little bit faster. So if you guys want to see a even better Baja Blast build, let me know in the comments what you think I should do with it. Maybe like long travel suspension, engine swap, forced induction, manual, you know what I mean? Something along the lines of that. Right now it is completely out of my budget. I don't make any money doing this stuff, so hopefully y'all can at least leave a like and share this video. And this is my tow pig. Nothing special about it at all. You know, I had to go with the Silverado. I live in Houston, so we got all the Claches with us. So I got a nice opossum to go with it. It stays on the dashboard at all times, but there's nothing special about this truck other than the fact that it can tow stuff, which is the whole reason I bought it. It's also the most expensive vehicle I have ever bought. I have owned 27, 28 vehicles. I picked this up for $6,900, a 2002 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 HD 8.1 liter crew cab 2-wheel drive. What a mouthful to say, but it has a few issues at the moment, but it's still able to get the job done. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. Maybe, maybe not. So this is my 2001 Subaru Impreza Outback wagon. The Outback is a submodel. People call it the Outback, but it's an Impreza wagon, Outback submodel. You get the gist. Anyways, this is the first car I ever bought when I was 16. It isn't the first car I've ever had. I had 2 cars before that my parents bought. I worked hard being the Chuck E. Cheese mouth to earn money to buy this. Yes, my first job ever at 16 was working at Chuck E. Cheese, and that allowed me to buy. This thing was completely bone stock, nothing done to it whatsoever, and I learned everything I know about cars today because of this car. It is a Subaru which means it is unreliable, so it breaks a lot, and not having the money to pay someone to fix it means I have to learn how to fix it. So I fixed this car anytime it broke down, whether it was the right way or not, and watching videos on how to fix cars led me down a rabbit hole of Haggard Garage, and if it wasn't for Orion, Cam, Chris, Rudnick, any of those people, then I would not be the car guy I am today, because I fell in love with modifying cars and everything like that. But enough about that stuff. Here's the car. I have a whole build series on my YouTube if you want to get down to business about it, but just a quick overview because every part of this car has been touched. K24 A4 bottom end fully built, K20 Z3 head fully built, BMW 6-speed transmission out of an E46 M3, a full Nissan rear end, 240 SX R200 diff, 350Z hub, 370Z dual rear calipers, eBay 3582 turbo, and right now I am untuned, so I don't know how much power I'm making, but I beat my friend's 392 Scat Pack, so I don't know if that tells you anything. I can go on and on for days, hours, weeks, months, years about everything that I have done to this car, but I don't want to bore you with that. Just please go watch my build series on it. I don't want to talk that much, but she's also rear wheel drive, so I figured I would give y'all a little treat to show my appreciation for 5,000 subscribers. Don't think I forgot about my gosh darn Honda Helix CN250 scooter. When I made the videos on this, they did way better than I ever thought they would. They're some of my most higher viewed series of videos. I don't know why people liked it so much, but it's been like a year and 2 months or so since this thing blew up. Yes, I blew the engine up in this, and it has been sitting in the back of my shop since then. You can see it in the background of every single video I've made. I don't know when I'm gonna fix it. I know one day I would like to, but I know some of y'all are probably from those videos and then you just tagged along because I have cool cars too, I would hope. But one day she will make her return. When that day is, I have no idea. I spend money on all those cars, not this one, because to get a new engine drivetrain assembly, it costs the same price of what I paid for this entire scooter. So I don't know if I want to buy a parts scooter and swap everything over or buy the engine assembly and everything like that, but stay tuned. I don't know if you can tell, but this is like here and this is like here. So we got like a solid inch of a pure band around this tire, which is no bueno. So we're gonna put it in the back, so when I do this burnout, I'm not burning good tires. And then I will take the back tires off, which will be this tire, and get new ones put on. But I gotta show out for you guys, so we gonna send it. And that's how we fucking do it over here, guys. Follow my TikTok, Instagram, and now Facebook, I guess, under this username right here. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and motherfucking peace.